This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun now for Brady. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Complete to Rob Gronkowski.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Brady. He's got Evans. Mike Evans. He's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 76 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
At the 15.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. From the gun, it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Seahawks, nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is DJ Reed returning. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Wilson. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
They'll take
first quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
Wait 20. Check. Block 54.
Now Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Seahawks, nothing.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Reed. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
At the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. He'll find Valor out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
4th down.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Here's Carson. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
6 yards to go.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Carlton Davis picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
1st and 10.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Right there.
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
To
Mike Evans
Touchdown.
with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
Watch the twins.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Tampa Bay.
Now Jones. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
At the 2-yard line.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
To number 13, Mike
The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
from the 25 on 2nd down. Wilson dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. 3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
good for a Seahawks.
This is Carson. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Wilson.
35-yard
Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 6.
They run it with Carson. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
47-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Buccaneers 40.
Now it's Carson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And this offense continues to pour it on. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception.
And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard.